What up YouTube, this is Viet. Playing some Modern Warfare 3. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to rank up fast. This is going to be a two-part series. The first part, I'm going to be explaining what kind of classes you should be using in playlists or whatever, or matches. So, and the second part is going to be what type of game modes you should be playing by yourself or with a party to get the most XP. As you can see, I'm level 73. I have 14 hours play. That's with no double XP or anything. It's pretty fast. As you can see on my friend list, I'm the fastest, probably the smallest time for this level, the shortest time for this level. So it's pretty good. So I know what I'm talking about on how to get XP for this game. So yeah. So start with the classes. My first class is a Type 95. Why I like to use the Type 95 because it's 3-round burst and it's a really strong gun. It's better than M16 in my opinion, but yeah, with the Type 95, I like to use the attachment proficiency, and I like to use the red dot and the rapid fire. Why do I use the rapid fire? Because it pumps out the burst faster, which makes it like the FAMAS in Modern Warfare 2. As you know, in Modern Warfare 2, the FAMAS was one of the best guns to use in the game, besides the and the ACR and stuff like that. And the reticle, I use the default reticle. Camera doesn't matter. For my secondary, I like to use the 44 Magnum. I will be using Desert Eagle once I unlock that, but for now it's a 44 Magnum. I like to use the frag grenades, concussion grenades, and for this, since if depending on the game mode you're playing, you could either use the Slide Hand Pro or Extreme Conditioning Pro. If you're playing like Surge, Extreme Condition is really nice. If you're playing Slide Hand, if you're playing a kill dependent game or like domination, stuff like that, Slide Hand Pro would be good too. Because why I use Extreme Conditioning Pro is because in Search you want to get to the most dominant spots in the map, so that's why it's important for me to have Extreme Conditioning Pro. Second perk, I like to use Assassin Pro because UAVs are really easy to get in this game, just because you can get points towards your kill streak by doing objectives, which is not that hard. So yeah, that's why I like to use Assassin Pro. But if it wasn't so easy to get it, I would be using Quick Draw just because it has the faster aim down sight, and it lets you throw your stun and frags quicker, and you can recover from it, which is nice. But for now, I'm just using Assassin just because all the UAVs and all the portable UAV stuff like the thermal heartbeats and that stationary freaking motion sensor. Yeah, so that's why I use the Assassin, just because of that. Third perk, I like to use Dead Silence Pro just because I like to move without being heard, and because there's no falling damage, which is nice. But if you don't have Dead Silence Pro, you should be using Steady Aim for your second perk. These three perks are useless in my opinion. They're not good at all. So yeah, you shouldn't be using those three. You should be using the last two. For my strike package, I just use the assault. Usually I have small kill streaks just because I'm playing Search and Destroy all the time. So I don't really use the high base kill streaks unless I'm playing like domination or ground war, stuff like that. I don't really mess with the support or the specialist, so I don't really know too much about it, just that it's there as a kill streak. Death streak doesn't really matter, I just use juice as default. But if anything you guys care about your death streak, then I would use hollow points or depth juice. Well, juice is kind of useless in Search just because you don't get to use it for 2 seconds because of countdown. So if you're playing Search, then I wouldn't suggest using juice. Maybe use hollow point. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my first class. Second class, I like to use the 45, which is a pretty good gun. What I like to use on it is the kick, but depending on the map, I could be using the range or the stability. Range, what it does, it makes your weapon more effective long range, so it'd be like an AR, it'd be like an assault rifle kind of with the range on it, or the stability, which makes it not sway so much to left and right. What sway means is make it move so easily. Once you're aiming down sight, it won't make it lowers the sensitivity kind of, just so you can left and right in case like you're shooting at some guy and he's moving. It makes it a lot easier to aim and shoot at him when he's moving. So yeah, depending on the map though. So kick, I like to use extended mag on it just because that's the only really good attachment for it. I don't really like using red dots on my submachine guns, so yeah. And camo doesn't matter. And pretty much I have the same perks and grenades and stuff like that, just because I play search all the time, so I had to have the same stuff. But same for if you're gonna play like domination and ground war, you should have for your first or extreme condition. You always gotta have extreme condition on your submachine guns, because you don't want to sit back and camp with a submachine gun just because the range is not that good. Submachine gun is an in-your-face kind of gun. You have to be in their face. So if you're playing like ground war stuff, I would rather use quick draw, just because when you're sprinting, you can aim down faster, because you need that quicker aim down faster. Or you can hip spray when you're running around. But quick draw is pretty good on the submachine gun when you're playing ground war and domination and stuff like that. So pretty much the same perks. Death Silence is mandatory for me. So yeah, next class I like to use the P90. Pretty much the same reason. It's just because it's a really good submachine gun in this game compared to the Modern Warfare 2. Just because it's pretty stronger. It's stronger than it used to be, and I like to use the kick for it and the silencer, and camouflage doesn't matter. Same secondary lethal grenades and perks, all that. The ACR. I like to use the ACR because it's one of the most dominant gun in the game. It has the less kick in the gun, and it's really strong. And why I like to use it, it's impact. I like to use the red dot sight, and no reticles, and camo doesn't matter. Same thing with this. Perks, you want to use either depending on the game mode, kill dependent game modes, or domination, sleight hand pro would be best for you. Point search, extreme condition pro would be good. Kill dependent games, quick draw, or search assassin pros. Depend who you're playing against too. Death Silence pro is always mandatory, and it's pretty much it. My well, see, I haven't changed my kill streaks, just because it's pretty gay that you have to switch kill streaks for every gun. So I don't really like that. And the last is my sniper, quick scoping. So you should know the quick scoping perks and all that. So that's pretty much it for this first part of how to rank up fast, is the class setup. So try using these classes in the game and see how you like it. So please rate, comment, and subscribe, and be ready for the next part, maybe by later tonight or tomorrow morning. So be on the lookout for that. I'm going to be explaining how to rank up faster, which game modes give you the most XP, depending if you're playing by yourself or with a team. So be on the lookout for that, and have a nice day, YouTube. Follow me on Twitter, like my Facebook fan page, and yeah, see ya.